Okay, I got one word.
That's hard to watch.
Jerk. Jerk is the only word that comes to mind, and I'm not sure who's
Make
more
that
of a
plural, because there was multiple people in
yeah.
there.
Who's the jerk filming the thing and not doing anything,
There you go.
not saying anything, not stepping in. You know, I'm a parent, and we were texting earlier this week. We got a group text, Damon and I, with our producers, and one of our producers asked, "What would you do if this was your kid?"
Oh, I would hunt down that police officer.
I said I'd be in jail.
Yeah.
I would be in jail because, you know, as we were talking before the show about this, I'm convinced that if that was any of us with our kids and we did that, not only would CPS take the kid from us, but we would be charged with injury to a child. And we'd be sitting in jail on a $50,000 bond. And we'd have, you know, the Children's Hospital making a report and recommendation for prosecution against us.
Hands down.
This is outrageous.
And I think the whole situation offends me, but what's even worse is I truly believe that this was another situation like with Sandra Bland where the officer's feelings got hurt. Like, how dare you do something against me?
Oh man, an 8-year-old hurt his feelings.
You swung on me.
Come on.
Oh yeah, you swung on me. Don't swing on me like that. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Did the 8-year-old really throw such a punch that it endangered your life? Were you in fear for your health? Really? You didn't have to do that. And you couldn't even handcuff him down at his wrist. Why? Because he's 8 years old and his hands can slip out. Handcuffs were not made for children. They just weren't. So he ended up having to put him around the upper bicep. Really? Like, if you have to go through all of that, there's no way. They're already uncomfortable. There's no way for you to do all of that. And he's yelling about how he's hurt.
Yeah.
No, this is completely wrong. That officer needs to be charged with child abuse. Now, where's the outrage on that? Why isn't he being hauled into court?
His boss is standing behind him.
I suspect a civil lawyer is going to attempt to seek some justice in that situation. The child's too young to be charged as a juvenile. There's nothing criminal about the child's behavior because he can't go into any type of court. There are so many other techniques that can be used to deal with a child of that nature. If it was in Texas, there's all kinds of other tools that they have that they can use. Here, he's just jacking up that kid's anxiety level. This isn't something that boy's going to get over anytime soon.
Here's what troubles me about it is the sheriff, his boss, this officer's boss, said this cop was just doing what he's trained to do. And somebody left me a comment on Facebook saying, well, you know, he should have tased him, I guess. Kind of jokingly, you know, tongue-in-cheek, he should have tased him. And my response was, I'm surprised the kid didn't get tased. Sadly,
if he were black, he would have been tased or possibly shot. Because he probably would have been shot.
Because if an officer is trained to put an 8-year-old in cuffs, if he's doing what he's trained, the next step has got to be tasing somebody.
They don't train cops to cuff 8-year-olds. They got bigger problems than that to deal with.
Right.
Why in the world he's using something he would use on an adult, on an 8-year-old that's in a special needs class to start with is just insane. I mean, there's this saying that makes a lot of sense here, both with the officer and his supervisor, and that's you can't fix stupid.